watch the numbers. I gotta make sure that my money's straight. She wanna make sure that my money real. Kissing another. Back in the day, I ain't had no whip. I just pulled up in a tank. I'ma pull up just to stun. Can't, all in your brain. I'm going back.
Yeah, I just put him on.
Come with the bang. What you gonna do? 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 I'm finna. What you gonna do?
I'm on a Sony lot, eating a lot of chips, stacking a lot of guaps. If I get it the pop, my mom get a coupe, my mom get a lot of rocks. I ain't got to mouth, let that in the past. My foot on the gas, the floor elevator, we face some and brad. How you want deposit the memo of cash? Red light, yellow light, green light, gold. The events, I take the bank home, but I won't keep quiet. I'm in it.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. We've made it, we have made it. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, bringing you coverage of the Super Bowl. It's almost surreal when you take in the atmosphere, isn't it? The magnificent spectacle that surrounds this game each and every February. And at the center of it, the best team from both conferences who fought all season long for the honor of playing here tonight.
And you know what's beautiful about this stage, Kate? These teams who meet the Super Bowl each and every year, we've learned this. They're not always the most talented team in the league. They're the two who never buckled under the pressure, never let the moment become too big. You know what I love to say? They're the ones that didn't just play with one another. They played for one another. And I can't wait. You can't wait. The world can't wait to see which team truly earns the right to raise that Lombardi and call themselves a champion.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Forced out to his right. Down the run right, throwing deep. He's got it deep downfield. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. They give it to him again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Hits the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. And his first pass falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. Texans going to kick this away on fourth, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. He'll start from the 39. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. He manages 13 on this punt return. And the Vikings are going to take over with their eyes on the end zone. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Buying some time right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give now to the running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On play action now, McCarthy. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Has it in close. Touchdown, Minnesota. To rock this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down, Stroud. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Tank Dell the touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now give left side. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
That's completed right side. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow their early lead to 13. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
All right.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Keeping it with Mixon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans lower the deficit to a single possession. Tank Dell the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Doesn't make the connection.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that. Get out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Caught quickly on the slant. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Back to the well again. And And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Chased out to his right. He'll fire it deep, back towards the middle. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So that brings up second down. McCarthy looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into passing, known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it's going to be Texans football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Looking for Collins, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense up to the line fast. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Working quickly here. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
So a crazy first half has finally reached the 2-minute warning. It's the Vikings who have 1st and 10. Now it's McCarthy. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect. And all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Here he is on 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. And he's out a yard or two shy of the 15. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. We'll take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Vikings get the football back on their own 47-yard line. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Christian Harris on the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's 2nd and 7. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. And they take him down right along the 30.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
This is reeled in by Pittman. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. Smith able to put it through. And that makes this a 3-score game. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Enough waiting. Let's crown a champion, shall we? The second half of the Super Bowl is underway. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this. He loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Vikings could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Not exactly the big play that these reworked kickoffs were designed to promote, Brock, but hey, excitement's excitement, right? And it is hard to beat the old scoop and score.
Don't tell that kicking team that wasn't a big play. This is what they work on all week long, Kate.
Yep.
This is how they become special as a special teams unit to punch it out and take it back to the house.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
On play action, here's Stroud. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Vikings get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. He puts some power on a deep one left. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Stroud from the pistol. That's a catch for Nico Collins. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Tony.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So that brings up 4th and long.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
South. Look the hot.
Stroud now on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. They're set up at the 35 now. They kick the running back in motion. The Vikings call a time to the way. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Running back sent in motion. McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Jeff Okuda with the INT. And the Texans will take over along the midfield stripe after a terrific return on top of that interception. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have possession starting at the 10. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Hutchinson reels it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw, McCarthy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, Stroud. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Tank Dell the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. He's throwing for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Handoff to the back. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going on 3rd, McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Tackle made by Jeff Okuda. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Another carry for him. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
On 1st down, Warren. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Hard to believe, but just... After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. They give it to him again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
Smith able to put it through and make this a 19.3 score advantage.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Javon Holland comes up with it. And the Vikings have it again after yet another interception.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
The give here on 2nd. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, good luck sneaking a draw by this defense on 3rd down, Kate. A quicker little run may have brought them a chance to get the 1st down. But with that delay, this defense was all over it.
Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. McCarthy to throw for it. Able to find Hawkinson. And he's out of bounds very close to that marker, but it looked a tad short. Oh, and it is! That's a turnover on downs. And he's out of bounds just before the sticks, Brock. They're going to turn it over on downs. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
11. Why, Tony? 9.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Texans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Look the hot.
Trying again following the sack. He's on the move. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
And the Vikings going to the dime package here. 3rd down coming up. Put the body on the line for his team. to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. Ball at the 33 for first down.
On the tweet, right?
Throwing from the gun. He's got it near the 10. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Houston. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the handoff. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. Houston calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Final timeout called by the Texans. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be their football. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. To throw. Finds the in route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. Now to throw. Schultz with the catch. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the match.
Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh no, will we get the bag? Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run, 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 run it back.
You getting money, you really don't need to talk about it. Move quiet, you should try it, there's some cloud around it. Chase it, and overthinking the process. Outside of the gates, spewing that nonsense. On the phone, he begging women to come out. Back to back, calling until his minutes run out. Begging for loose change and scraping to maintain. Or sipping, and playing with waist chains. I think you get the picture, we outside the frame. Get your Louis Hamilton on swerve lane to lane. On gang. We brainstorm until it rains and we drive our gang straight into the Hall of Fame. You need to pay attention. I was 17 and had them shipping the benzin. I was 16 eating steak with Russell Simmons. I was 15 in the basement with a vision. I could
run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run it, run it, run it, run it back. Stuff it in your Birkin bag, cause he don't eat with that. So just run it back. run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. We run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back.
Time to add to the cipher. Time is money, time to run the numbers higher. They're hustling early, it's hardwired. Photo bezel, frozen neck on black attire. $1 million make a follow a messiah. Is you a charlatan or really take them higher? We in demand, distributors and suppliers. Be getting bands and signatures on the flyers. Listen, gotta make moves if you really want it. Desperate Jews eat your food, that's how they be on it. It's a must that we hustle today and escape from round table discussing the way that we get to the rack. Matter the game that you play, I'm just stating the facts. The aim of the game to be caking and making the max. I was 20 with a stack, 19 with a plaque, 18